DJ DUBL. I'm with Meridian Dan right now. What's good, sir?
Double, bro.
Yo, finally, bro. Finally, we link up. We
definitely linked up.
So listen, man, German Whip.
Yes.
Did you expect it to get into the storm that it has now?
Did you, bro? You was on the tune.
I'm gonna be honest,
you was on the tune from early.
There you go.
But did you expect this?
I didn't expect this.
Yeah.
Like some of the clubs that are getting away to play this tune in.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that, but within grime, I expected it. But this has gone further than grime.
Yeah.
It's mad.
I hear that.
Did you expect it?
No, I didn't expect it. I didn't, like, you know what, after I think Toddler T played the tune on Radio 1, I was just happened to be going through my timeline. I saw Toddler T play the tune. I swear to God, I didn't even sleep that night.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like, as a grime artist, you know, been making music for the last 10 to 15 years, you know, like, national radio is something everybody's always wanted, you know what I mean? So then I just went on there and it said, oh, Toddler T's playing German Whip, like, you know, and I went on there and I was just blown away, bro.
Out the blue.
Blown away. Like, I didn't sleep. I didn't, like, because obviously it's something I wanted for all these years, but then I got it and I thought, okay, what now? You get me? Like, so,
yeah, man. So how did the concept of the track come about? What made you think about? Because you're a motorbike kid, aren't you?
I'm a motoring enthusiast.
Okay, right. That's the official term, yeah.
Yeah. I like anything with a motor. I've been into go-karts. I've been into off-road bikes. I've been into all sorts of anything mechanical with wheels. Has always been me. You know what I mean? Mainly to my brother as well. Like he's steered me down that path. You know what I mean? Showing me all the bikes and stuff. But yeah, like the tune came about. I was in my car. I was going past. I remember I was, you know, in Enfield, North London, and I was in my car and I come past a McDonald's and I was just in the car and I remember coming up with "See If You See Man" driving a German Whip, but like, and then I just worked on it. Like it just came out of nowhere, brother. And it's one of them things. Like as a writer, you know, I write like so many lines and. A lot of them, not a lot of them, but sometimes, you know, they're just like 4 lines or 5 lines and you just throw them away. But this was one that I just stuck with and just worked on it. And yeah, people are saying it's the hook of the year, it's the hook of this, it's the hook of that. So yeah, man, happy days.
Why did you choose Jamie and Big H specifically for the record?
Well, they're a big part of my musical past, you know what I'm saying, and present, you know what I'm saying. They're a big part of my music. So Big H, you know, when I went to the studio, I laid down, you know, the hook and my first verse, and then H walked in. I said, H, man, this is the tune, like, listen to this, blah blah blah. And then he just came out with a 16 pretty much there and then, put the 16 down, and then that was it. Like we had German Whip, but then it was just, you know, who could bring something to the record now. So, you know, Jamie's been my friend for a long time, over 20 years. So, you know, like he made sense. He's got a big German Whip. He knows.
Kind of endorses BMW on a daily basis.
He definitely does. And you know what? He knows all about. He knows all about what we're trying to say. So
yeah,
he was perfect for the record. I sent him it, and yeah, he was like bang on it.
Nice. I know he did, man. Bang on it. Yeah.
Bang on it.
So the record's signed to PMR.
It is.
Congratulations, brother. It's a big thing for any artist to get it on. What's the benefits? Because I mean, the video was done already. The song was building momentum. What's the benefits for you signing to a label as opposed to doing it independently?
The benefits are obviously they've got like a long list of contacts. You know, they've obviously had huge success with Disclosure and Jessie Ware. You know, they got Julio Bashmore, who's massive artists. You know what I mean, on their roster. So like they just got like the contacts. Do you know what I mean? They've got the contacts, they've got the links, they've got the things we need. You know, to push my record and my album to places I need it to be. You know what I mean? Obviously with grime, it's dance music. They're dance music specialists. You know what I mean? So like they get it, and obviously they're really passionate about it. They've always wanted to work with a grime artist, and you know the feeling's mutual. You know, I've always wanted to work with a label, but not have. Obviously, you hear what Wiley says about labels and shit, and about deals and stuff like that. So I was a bit skeptical. I was thinking, why can't I do this on my own and stuff? But after speaking with them and hearing their argument, and obviously I'm a person that I'll always argue the points out and see where we're at. You know what I mean? So yeah, it made sense. So,
is it a position that did you look to JME or anyone else who's in this game? I know you've got a lot of friends that are in this.
And you know what? I looked to pretty much everybody.
Did they come with a lot of advice for you on this?
Yeah, everybody said, you know, if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna, you know, sign to anybody like PMR, they're, you know, no doubt they're the best label to go with, because, you know, they're obviously for the reasons I just said. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, man. So obviously you mentioned you've been doing this for a minute. This isn't just a real quick.
No.
You've just arrived here. You've been doing this. You said 15 years.
Yeah.
Tell people a minute about your history in music, how you got into being a grime artist and certain tracks like Bad Guy and things like that from years back. Tell people about what you've been doing in the past.
Well, basically, I started off making music like just around the time of garage. Like garage was really doing the stuff. Like I used to listen to rap and ragga and stuff like that, but I started, like, me and my friends, me, Skepta, Jamie, Big H, Boss Man, like Prez T, you know, we all started making music. It'd just be on the estate, you know, like cussing each other. You know what I mean? Listening to garage tracks, like instrumentals, but cussing each other and saying like, oh, look at your jeans. Your jeans ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like just saying any little 2 lines and just cussing somebody. So like, as a person, you want to sit there and obviously you stand up for yourself. You don't just roll over when somebody.
That's cool.
Yeah, you don't just roll over. You know what I mean? So you'd say something back, and then over time we just developed this skill. All of us, we had this skill to write, and then it became serious. You know, I had decks in my house, and we'd do little sets, and people would just come and we played mostly garage tunes and like whatever. I think it was around the time when like Chocolate Boy and all these songs were out. You know what I mean? Like Flowers and all sorts of music. Anyway, but yeah, we'd just write lyrics over, and this was before there was grime music. You know, like something like called grime. Yeah, we just stuck with it, and like everybody around me now is doing well in this situation. Do you know what I mean? So
everyone's eating, man.
Yeah, everyone's eating. Everyone's successful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's about the music being heard first and foremost. You know what I mean? So
definitely. Yeah. So, is this the full-time job now? Now German Whip's got the momentum there, and everything's proper, and you've been signed to the label. Is this it? So you're full on with music?
Well, yeah, I'm full on with music. I'm pretty much in the studio constantly. Like, I'm in the studio like a vampire. Yeah, it is a full-time, definitely. Obviously, after the reception of German Whip and obviously the signing situation and obviously what I'm trying to do, obviously the album coming out, I've got a lot of performances, PAs and stuff. I don't really have enough time to do another job.
Yeah, of course.
Or anything like that, you know what I mean? So yeah, music is definitely there.
Yeah. What did you do before the success of German Whip? Obviously, you were still making music.
Yeah.
But not on this level.
Yeah, I've done all sorts. I'm actually like a welder.
Okay, right.
By trade, you know what I mean? Like I do like stick welding. I don't know if you know anything about that. You know?
Not really, I don't.
It's basically heavy structural steel work that I do.
Okay.
You get me? So like all your shard, you know, like your shard buildings and all that kind of stuff. That's what I do. I erect steel.
Right.
And I do welding as well.
Are you glad to move away from that, or is it a job that you enjoyed anyway?
You know what? It's funny, because like I was doing that for like 10 years, and in the beginning I was working with some guys that have been doing it for a long time, and I kind of just blagged my way into it. And I blagged my way into it, and over the course of the journey, I was in that for like 10 years, like I said, and I developed the qualifications. So like just up until recently, I wasn't qualified, but I could do the job. Do you know what I mean? But then increasingly, people are asking for the tickets, the qualifications and stuff. So I managed to get them. I got everything, and then like I've got everything now that I ever wanted. And then German Whip kicked off, and it's kind of dragged me away from that. But it's good because I've got that.
You've got that. That's the backup plan.
Yeah, I've got it, and I can earn great money doing it, and I was earning great money, and you know, like I was happy, but you know
yeah.